A very good morning to you. This is the business news on Wave of M91.7 Port Harcourt. I am Excel Uwaezuoke. President Bola Tinubu says Nigeria is expected to attract close to $20 billion in foreign direct investment in 2026, crediting ongoing economic reforms for improving investor confidence. He attributed the projection to his administration's removal of regulatory bottlenecks, macroeconomic stabilization efforts, and increased transparency measures aimed at improving the business environment. Tinubu made the statement at the Africa CEO Forum in Kigali, Rwanda, where he also advocated stronger African self-reliance and deeper continental resource integration. Speaking on a presidential panel moderated by British journalist Zainab Badawi alongside Gabonese President Brice Clotaire Oligui Nguema, he argued that Africa must prioritize local value addition rather than exporting raw materials and importing finished goods. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, has criticized the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited about its reported attempts to raise its stake in the Dangote Petroleum Refinery. IPMAN's National Secretary, Publicity Secretary Chinedu Kadike, questioned the move while responding to claims by Dangote Group President Aliko Dangote that the refinery rejected requests by the NNPC to increase its 7.25% holding in the $20 billion facility. Okadike, however, argued that it was inappropriate for the National Oil Company to pursue further investment in a private refinery while government-owned refineries in Port Harcourt, Warri and Kaduna remain largely non-functional despite substantial rehabilitation spending. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has cautioned Nigerians against unregistered online investment platforms promoting unrealistic returns across social media. In a public notice dated May 8, 2026 and shared on its official X account, the Commission said many of the schemes are not licensed to operate in Nigeria's capital market and pose significant risks to investors. According to the SEC, the platforms are being widely promoted on WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, Telegram, and Facebook with promises of quick and guaranteed profits designed to lure unsuspecting members of the public. The regulator warned that several of the operators exhibit characteristics of Ponzi schemes or engage in unauthorized investment advisory services, urging Nigerians to verify any investment opportunity before committing funds. On the foreign scene, hotels and major U.S. World Cup host cities are reporting weaker than expected demand, even as visible excitement for the tournament spreads across the country. In cities including Kansas City, Houston, Miami, and New York, streets are increasingly filled with World Cup branding, from billboards and storefront displays to bars advertising tournament-themed promotions and retailers selling related merchandise. However, behind the marketing buzz, the hospitality sector says the surge in interest has been translated into strong early bookings. On the foreign exchange market, one US dollar traded for 1,390 naira at the parallel market, while the British pound sterling went for 1,880 naira. Meanwhile, 1 euro traded 1,588 naira at the same platform. Moving on to the crude oil market, a barrel of Brent crude is similar to Nigeria's vanilla traded for $107.53, a decrease of 81 cents or 1.7%. Similarly, the West Texas Intermediate sold for $103.32, an increase of 15 cents on appreciation of 2.1%. And that's business news on Daybreak Nigeria this morning, compiled by Ayo Odungeru. You can also listen to us on Wave of M917.com. For pictures and stories in the news, follow us on Facebook and X at 917 Wave of M and at Wave 917 FM on Instagram and Threads. Remember, Nigeria is our only country. We should join hands to make it great. I am Excel Uwaezuoke. Good morning and thank you for listening. Up next,